Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team. Enough said. Talent galore. Let's go. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Knights will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends it out front. He scores! What a goal!
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position and how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
The Knights couldn't have asked for a better road start tonight.
Well, this is the way to silence the crowd, and this is the best start that you can ask for. 1 minute into the game, and you're up 1-0, and now the home team has to climb back.
48. Time of the goal, 51 seconds.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Bergeron stick handling in his own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Hits in! He scores!
A couple goals in 1:50, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Melmo's got it along the wall. Feeds it over. Picked off by Bouchard. Puck exits the zone.
2 minutes, 42 seconds.
Messier's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck to Bergeron. And that one's picked off. Melmo's got the puck against the half wall. Receives the pass. Slips by the check. Melmo's got the puck against the boards. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Tries to get it over to Messier. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Quick pass to Gretzky. Fires it on net. And there's the save. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Knights carry it along the wall. Radish is looking around near the point. Can't get it to go. Melmo's got a hold of the puck. Johansson's carrying it ahead. The Redhawks played along the boards. Quick pass across to Anderson. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he dodges the poke check there. Glove save. They've got numbers here. Swing and a miss. That's intercepted. And he slides it quickly to McKenna. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Answered the call on that play. Puck picked up in the open ice. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the clapper. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the late goings of the period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Suzuki's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck over to Power. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Kempe. Avoids the poke check. The Knights have it behind the net. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Here's a chance. Great save from in tight.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, a fun start to the night so far and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. And it's game on here for period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The night's start was really impressive. I mean, they dictated the pace, they dictated the tempo, and yes, they had the majority of shots on net. That's why they have a healthy 2-goal lead.
From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Passes it in front, off the side of the net. Gretzky's lugging the puck. Moves it to Bergeron. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. The Knights looking against the half wall. The Redhawks have it from their own end. Malmos through center and now in the offensive end. Oh my! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Redhawks have it against the wall. Back to the point it goes. Moves by the check. Brodin's on the attack in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hofer. Moves it over to Bergeron. Here's a shot. And he's able to handle that one.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Still lots of time left in the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers the one-timer. Too much congestion in front. Cuts into the paint. That's off a stick. The Knights gain possession. Raymond's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. And that's turned aside. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Carries it along the perimeter. Oh, and the D catching a much-needed break here is the loose puck and he's in all alone. He scores! There's one from Philip Forsberg.
We get to the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Malmos found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. With possession along the wall. The Knights look to start the transition game. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Past the midway mark of the frame, Malmos trailing by 1. Kempe's won the draw here in their own zone. Malmos got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Kempe. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Hofer's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Late goings of this period, the Knights are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Taves has it in their own end. Big hit on the play. Here's a shot from a bad angle. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stones him on the one-timer. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Moves it to Taves. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. And he slides it quickly to Puljujarvi. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Looking to set up offensively. Slides by the check. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Red Hawks are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it.
Oh, sensational stop with the stick by Hofer!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Moves the puck along the half wall. He scores!